Hello dear students, I am Ramavatar Meena. Welcome to today's class. Today we will read the first chapter of the political science, power sharing. In this chapter we will learn about power sharing and we will study in details about two countries, Sri Lanka and Belgium. How does majoritarianism in Sri Lanka and accommodation in Belgium? Now first point is what is power sharing? Power sharing is the distribution of power among the organs of government like legislature, executive and judiciary. Besides power sharing also includes sharing at different level like central government, state government and local government. Now next point, power sharing in Sri Lanka and Belgium. Belgium and Sri Lanka showcase their different approach to power sharing, the nature of various conflicts in the countries which rose out of language diversity and how they dealt with it. While Sri Lanka applied majoritarianism, Belgium used accommodation. Dear students, majoritarianism means a belief that the majority community should be able to rule a country in whichever way it by disregarding the wants, wishes and needs of the minorities. Dear student, know about Belgium. Belgium is a small country in Europe, smaller in area than the state of Haryana. It has border with France, Netherlands, Germany and Luxembourg. It is the population of a little over 1 crore and capital of the Belgium is Brussels. Now next, problems in Belgium. In the Belgium, ethnic composition of this small country is very complex and Belgium was divided into two regions. In about 59% lives in the Flemish regions and speaking Dutch language, but another 40% people live in the Wallonia regions and speak French. But remaining 1% people of the Belgium speak German language. And in capital city Brussels, 80% people speaking of French, while 20% are Dutch speaking in capital. So, dear students, Dutch speaking peoples constituted a majority in the country but a minority in the capital. So, different and opposite situation in the Belgium in capital and Belgium other area. So, now French speaking peoples in the majority in the country but a majority in capital. So, it is clear both are different in capital and other areas. So next, effects of complex compositions. In French speaking mostly rich and powerful and got the benefit of economic development and education much later. This led to tension between the Dutch speaking and French speaking communities during the 1915 and 1916. So Dutch speakings are very poor and less powerful, did not get the benefit of economic development. So result in the Belgium, every time tension between both the communities, more tension in capital city Brussels. Now next country is Sri Lanka. Now about the Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a small country in Asia and Sri Lanka population around 2 crore. Composition of Sri Lanka. The major social groups are the Sinhala speakers, about 70% speakers, and the Tamil speakers, about 18%. Among Tamil, there are two subgroups. Tamil natives of the country are called Sri Lankan Tamils, about 13%, and rest was forefathers came from India. A plantation workers during colonial period are called Indian Tamils. Dear student, most of the Sinhala speaking peoples are Buddhist, while most of the Tamils are Hindus or Muslims. There are about 7% Christians who are both Tamil and Sinhala. So next, Effect of majoritarianism in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka emerged as an independent country in 1948. The leader of the Sinhala communities sought the secure dominance over government by virtue of their majority. They followed majoritarianism. Dear student, majoritarianism means rule of majority over minority by disrespect their feelings. In this, government works for the benefit of majority community, not the minority or any other community. After that, some major step by majoritarian. In 1956, an act was passed to recognize Sinhala as a only official language, thus disregarding Tamils. The governments followed preferential policies and favored Sinhala applicants for university positions and government jobs. A new constitution stipulated that the state shall protect and foster Buddhist. Now next, effect of majoritarianism. As a result, the relations between the Sinhala and Tamil communities strained over time. Tension created between both the communities, and the Sri Lankan Tamils launched parties and struggles for the recognition of Tamil as an official language, for regional autonomy and equality of opportunity in securing education and jobs. But their demanding for more autonomy of provinces populated by the Tamils was repeatedly denied. By 1980, several political organizations were formed demanding an independent Tamil states in northern and eastern part of Sri Lanka. The distrust between the two communities turned into voice space conflict. It soon turned into a civil war. So next, accommodation in Belgium. The Belgium leaders took a different path. They recognized the existence of regional differences and cultural diversities. Between 1970 and 1993, they amended their constitution 4 times so as to work out an arrangement that would enable everyone to live together within the same country. So first amendments, constitution prescribe that the numbers of Dutch and French speaking ministers shall be equal in the central government. Some special law require the support of majority of members from each linguistic group. Thus, no single communities can make decision unilateral. So next amendment, many powers of the central government have been given to state governments of the two regions of the country. The state governments are not subordinate of the central government. Now third amendment is Brussels has a separate government in which both the communities have equal representation. The French speaking, dear student, listen. The French speaking peoples accepted equal representation in Brussels. Because the Dutch speaking community has accepted equal representation in the central government. Dear students, keep in your mind, Brussels was given a separate government, hence to the number of ministers from both the communities was equal. And last amendments is, apart from the governments and state governments, there is a third kind of government. This community governments is elected by peoples belonging to one language community, Dutch, French and German speaking. No matter where this live, this government has the power regarding cultural, educational and language related issues. So in last amendment is are very important. A special type of government called community government was also established. In this amendment, community government was also established. Work for the cultural, education and language related all issues included in this. So next point is why power sharing is desirable. Two different sets of reasons can be given in favor of power sharing. Firstly, power sharing is good because it helps to reduce the possibilities of a conflict between social groups. Since social conflicts often lead to violence and political instability, power sharing is a good way to ensure the stability of political order. There is a second deeper reasons why power sharing is good for democracy. Power sharing is a very spirit of democracy. It democratic rules involve sharing power with those affected by its exercise and who have to live with its effects. Dear students, let us call the first set of reasons prudential and second moral. While prudential reasons stress the power sharing with bring out better outcomes, and moral reasons emphasize the very act of power sharing as valuable. So next point is forms of power sharing. Forms of power sharing is last point in this chapter. Dear students, the idea of power sharing has emerged in opposition to the notion of a undivided political powers. So, in modern democracies, power sharing arrangements can take many forms. Let us look at some of the most common arrangements that we have or will comes across. So, first, forms of government among various organs of government. Dear student, power is shared among different organs of government such as the legislature, executive and judiciary. Let us call this horizontal distribution of power sharing because it allowed different organs of government placed at the same level to exercise different powers. Such a separation ensures that none of the organs can exercise unlimited power. Each organs check the others. This result in a balance of power among various institutions. Dear student, last year we studied that in a democracy, even though ministers and government officials exercise power, they are responsible to the parliament or state assemblies. Similarly, although judges are appointed by the executive, but they can check the functioning of executive or law made by the legislatures. This arrangement is called a system of checks and balances. So, dear students, about the power is sharing among different organs of government. Three important different organs of government: legislature, executive, and judiciary. So, next forms of power sharing among governments at different levels. Power can be shared among governments at different levels. ये generally governments for the entire countries and government at the provincial and regional level. Such a general government for the entire country is usually called federal governments. In India, we refer to it as a central and union governments. The governments at a provincial or regional levels are called the different names in different countries. In India, we call them state governments. This system is not followed in all countries. There are many countries where there are no provincial or state governments, but in those countries like ours where there are different levels of governments. Now in our country local levels, the same principle can be extended to level of governments lower than the state governments such as municipalities and panchayat. Let us call division of power involving higher and lower level of government vertical division of power. Dear students, so this was all about distribution of power among various level of government. Since we can see the power is shifting in vertical division of power. And next third point is third forms of the government and power sharing among different social groups. Power sharing in power may be also shared among different social groups such as the religious and linguistic groups. Communities government in Belgium is a good example of these arrangements. In some countries, there are constitutional and legal arrangements, and due to this, no quarrel takes place. So, last forms of power sharing is among political parties, pressure groups, and movements. Dear student, power sharing arrangements can also be seen in the way political parties, pressure groups, and movements control and influence those in power. In a democracy, these citizens must have freedom to choose among various contenders for powers. In political parties make alliance to compete elections. After winning elections, they form coalition government. This is called direct sharing of power between political parties. And pressure groups, power is sharing among pressure groups because they pressurize governments by struggles and movements regarding any problems. For examples, teachers group, industrial workers groups, etc. Dear students, they also will have a share in governmental powers either through participation in governmental committee or bringing influence on the decision making process. Dear student, this chapter is over. I hope that you have understood this chapter well. Dear student, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Hit the like buttons and share with your friends also. Stay home, stay safe. God bless you all. Jai Hind.